Okay, welcome back. Week 2 of the podcast, Behavior with Mr. Bowen. I am Mr. Bowen, the host of your podcast. Remember, before we get started with anything, a reminder about why we're here at this podcast, hopefully why you're listening. We're all teachers or in some type of educational background, which is probably why you're listening. The first thing you think of when you think of education is high quality instruction. Well, this is a behavior podcast. We're here to talk about behavior, but remember, high quality instruction and behavior management are one and the same. I can't have one without the other. They're intertwined. I think too many people overlook behavior management, and that makes their high quality instruction lack. So we're going to talk about it. Okay, last week I said this week we would be talking about trauma. Okay, I hate to do this to you guys, but a new topic has struck my attention and I want to talk about it. I think it's important. It's going to be a quick podcast, okay? We're talking about social media presence and how a good professional social media presence can be a preventative measure to ensuring we are managing the behaviors in our classroom, okay? First and foremost, how can our online presence impact our students' behaviors? Is that a thing that happens? Absolutely. If you go off and saying crazy stuff on social media, posting inappropriate things, posting things that maybe your students are seeing, they come into your classroom and they have preconceived notions of who you are or what you think, or they've taken a post out of context, that can absolutely impact how they behave in your class. And remember, the best behavior management strategies are the preventative ones, the ones to stop the behaviors from even occurring. So today is a little life hack on keeping your social media presence professional so that you don't have any unneeded behaviors coming into your class because of an unprofessional social media presence, okay? Number one tip and trick is to make sure your personal accounts are professional. Okay. Yes, we all have a life outside teaching. We have opinions and we do things in our social lives, and we have pictures and all that stuff that happens in our personal life. But that stuff can still bleed if I start getting unprofessional. That can bleed into my classroom, cause behavior troubles. Okay. So we have to maintain a personal or a professional format of our personal accounts. How do we do that? Number one, you have to limit who you're friends with, okay? It's really, really easy in today's day and age. Go to my settings, make sure my profile is private. That way, not just anybody can see it. And then I gotta be really stingy on who I'm allowing to be friends with me. Do not be friends with students. Do not, and then going a step further, I would recommend you stay away from being friends with your students' parents. Okay, it's just the risk is not worth the reward. Okay, adding them as a friend on Facebook doesn't provide you a whole lot, but it can get you in some trouble if they want to go after you and take some things off your social media out of context. Maybe you didn't even do anything wrong, but we all know as teachers that can be a slippery slope. Okay, here's our research for this podcast. Bruce Ellis article titled "Social Media for Teachers: Smart Habits and Strategies to Adopt." Again, that's a Bruce Ellis article. Is don't post things that could be taken out of context. Those could lead to issues in your classroom. Okay, you don't want to post things that could be taken and turned in a way that an angry parent, an angry student, and again, let's go back to tip number one. You shouldn't even be friends with those students. Probably shouldn't even be friends with those parents, but let's say you are, or they get to see it somehow. You don't want to be posting things that they can twist and turn. If they got a vendetta out against you, that could, they could start giving their student, maybe the parent goes to their student and gives them these preconceived notions about you as a teacher. Now they have behavior problems in your classroom, or they want to go to the administration and talk about a social media post that's taken out of context, but still, now you're in for a fight against that parent or student. Okay, so again, the Bruce Ellis article really details we don't want to post things that could be taken out of context. Okay, I'm going to give you a bonus strategy. Okay, keep your professional and personal accounts separate. Okay, teachers nowadays are doing a phenomenal job of implementing professional accounts to to help them as teachers, to promote what they're doing in the classroom. But you do not want to have your professional and your personal things separate. Okay, I said this was a bonus. This isn't super involved in behavior management, but you don't want people coming to your timeline to look at teaching stuff, and now you start posting personal stuff. That could lead to some behavior issues. You don't want people going to your professional or your personal account and then you're posting teacher stuff. Like, you want them to see what they're there for. If they're your family friend, they should be coming to your personal account to see how your kids are doing. If it's a teaching page, you shouldn't be posting about how your kids are doing on your teaching page. That could get into a conflict of interest, which could ultimately, okay, if we go down a dangerous slope, get into some behavior management issues in your classroom. That was taken from a research article by Victoria Thompson titled 5 Ways to Maintain Professional Presence. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you. As always, we appreciate it. We're going to come back next week and talk some more. Here are my references so you know where I got my information from as I turn the camera.